Cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z serii Hogwarts Legacy. Słuchajcie, moi drodzy, na dzisiaj zaczniemy zadanie z Nati. Jest to zadanie poboczne, więc zaczynajmy od razu.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Mam nadzieję, że to będzie rozwiązanie naszej sprawy z Hallowem.
Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Nie mamy zaklęcia, trzeba je trochę porzucać tutaj. To i to.
Where is he?
I do not know.
Schowajmy się. Cześć chłopaki. Świetnie, żem to trafił.
Lumos. Fight for me, Imperial.
No na pewno.
Bombard. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid one.
Pathetic!
Descendo!
Może tych żołąców się nie dało chyba inaczej zrobić. Bo jeszcze jeden się pojawił, ale chyba coś nie pykło.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion.
Witaj, Hallow.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Confringo!
No coś nie bardzo. To... Znowu to samo, co było wcześniej. Ja cię zabiłem.
Crucio!
Natty! No! Natty!
Co nie powinno jej zabić? Co najwyżej sprawić jej ogromny ból. A potem może bardzo szybka misja, no niestety. Jest okej. Byłoby to takie dość dziwne, jeżeli by po prostu ta postać zginęła.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Może pogadać byśmy z nią mogli albo coś, bo nie bardzo rozumiem.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
To jest słodkie.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Bardzo miłe. Moi drodzy, może mój głos nie jest taki jak zwykle, bo jest trochę zmieniony. Dalej borykam się trochę z gardłem i problemami z kaszlem, ale postaram się nagrać to tyle, ile mogę. Słuchajcie, mamy jeszcze jedną poboczną misję związaną z naszymi przyjaciółmi. Jest to misja z Poppy. I mamy się udać do wielkiej sali, bo nie chcę zaczynać już od razu od tej ostatniej zadania z tej części, bo może się okazać, że to będzie ostatnie zadanie, ostatnie. Nie wiem tego, ale nie chciałbym od razu tak po prostu sięgać po to. Chciałbym zakończyć wszystkie wątki, które mamy poboczne najpierw, a potem dopiero zająć się już kwestią główną, że tak powiem. Ale tak czy siak myślę, że dużymi krokami zbliżamy się do tego, żeby już tą grę skończyć. Co do następnej, jeszcze cały czas dalej szukam. Zastanawiam się.
Simply marvelous. I've never seen the headmaster so regal. Actually, I have come to think of it. His way, really, isn't it?
Scrope's master is indeed regal, sir.
You wouldn't mind having a little sweep over mine, would you?
Scrope may only carry out the requests of Scrope's master, sir, as Scrope is sure sir knows.
Yes, of course, I'm familiar. It's just that there have been attempts over the years to dust my statue, but no one has ever cared enough to do the task properly.
Scrope is most sorry for Sir that no one would care about Sir and leave him so very neglected.
Yes, all right, no need to pile it on. Anything to do with the bloody Baron always looks impeccable. And Helena and the Fat Friar. But me, I'm left dusty. Nearly dusted Nick.
Oh, Sir Nicholas, nearly headless and also nearly dusted and never cared for or...
Yes, no need to dwell. Scrope, I'm certain the headmaster wouldn't...
Scrope's relatives have been beheaded by the Black family, sir.
Are you saying that to annoy me? Oh, beheading servants. Yes, I...
Dobra, wystarczy.
Choose your battles, I say. I shall be polished another day.
Ciekawa wstawka z Sir Nicholasem. Tak jak mówiłem wcześniej, będę się starał znaleźć jakąś grę. Są na razie dwie na mojej liście, które chciałbym w jakiś sposób ograć. Jest to Son of Forest i jest to też Atomic Hearts, ale zobaczymy jeszcze. Sprawdzimy, co się bardziej przyjmie. Natomiast na chwilę obecną poczekajmy na Poppy i sprawdźmy, co ona ma nam do powiedzenia.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers. But she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Czemu nie? Ciekawe by to było spotkanie, jeżeli o to chodzi. Kończono wyzwanie. O, to ciekawe. Czyżby to były wszystkie, które mamy tutaj? Sprawdźmy w wyzwaniach. Misje. Tu są misje główne. Wygląda na to, że to pewnie byłaby ostatnia misja poboczna na relacje. O nie! Aha, pobocznych lub relacji, to znaczy, że prawdopodobnie wykorzystaliśmy większość misji, która była stworzona dla towarzyszy, natomiast dalej będą tylko i wyłącznie już misje stricte poboczne. Także to tak by wyglądało. Moi drodzy, w takim wypadku, jeżeli to tak wygląda, weźmy się za ostatni skarbiec. Spróbujmy tą misję, jeżeli będzie ona za długa, po prostu ją podzielę na 2 odcinki i taki finał już sobie rozegramy później, natomiast wiem, że są 2 zakończenia, dlatego też zrobimy sobie taki twardy zapis tutaj na samym dole, będę przynajmniej wiedział, w wielkiej sali, i jeżeli będą możliwości na 2 zakończenia. Postaram się wam pokazać jedno i drugie zakończenie. Może nie w jednym klipie, ale staram się po prostu to pokazać. W takim wypadku ja się zamykam na chwilę. Przejdźmy do komnaty map. Żeby było szybciej, po prostu się tam przenieśmy. Tutaj powinien być jakiś dłuższy dialog, więc myślę, że dam chwilę odpocząć głosu i napić się przede wszystkim czegoś, bo już po prostu chwila mówienia i sprawia to już delikatny dyskomfort. Także ja się zamykam. Zobaczmy, jak będzie wyglądała prawdopodobnie końcówka już.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Jakie to pompatyczne wszystko.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Cwaniaki. Schowali to pod mapą. Czyli tak, moi drodzy, no zostawiają nam tak naprawdę w tym momencie decyzję.
And that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Jestem ciekawy, z której strony mieliby się tam dostać. Ale to taka tylko ciekawostka zewnętrzna, jak Ranrock miałby się dostać.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Jeszcze pomóc nauczycieli, fajnie, fajnie.
Damn, the goblins.
Jednak cwaniaki.
Let's go.
Jazda, profesor, trzeba naklepać parę goblinów.
The royalists are here. He cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Jakoś dużo nie walczył, więc...
Confringo will be pleased with our progress. Expelliarmus. Was that your best? How nice. Rather a more of the potatoes. Not close.
Wszyscy do piachu. Zauważyłem, że tylko maksymalnie można. Kurde, ja to mówię, a ty atakujesz. Można 3 cele, że tak powiem, sobie zaadaptować. No chyba, że się... Ja to jak Bóg na końcu gry. No. Kurde, no przed chwilą pokazywało ci, że jesteś niedostępny.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Okej. A właśnie, miałem sobie to zmienić. Na to. Bardziej przydatne. Następna walka, coś czuję? O, w dupę. Tych nie lubię. Dobra, ty się tutaj ten... Gdzieś się spieszysz, kolego? Bo nie rozumiem. To jakby był nietykalny przez chwilę. Wcześniejszych przeciwników mogłem być normalnie, a ten jest po prostu tak jakby zaczarowany. Bardzo ciekawe. Nie taki dety.
That wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Że coraz więcej tych eliksirów tutaj wokoło jest.
Ranrock must be getting closer.
Ej, aż tak ciemno jest, nie przesadzaj.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Yeah. Fiolka za fiolką.
Goblins up ahead. No, you bet. Why? It's the student and the professor.
Rather unwise coming back this way. I've been fighting since Christmas. Let me go! At once! Bombard!
Ten drugi jest. Dobra.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Co możemy zużyć?
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Dlaczego my tego nie rozbijamy? Jestem ciekaw. I tego nie widzimy, tak. O, jeszcze jedno wiertło. To bardzo ciekawe. Ja ładnie. Ale.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
O, wojna w ogóle.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
Myślę, że nie, fajnie to wygląda.
Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor. Not quiet enough. Potato, get accustomed to that.
Confringo!
More of Ranrock's down the Was that your best? Much too slow. There you are. Take her.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! What is it up? Chrissy. We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Rather why he's coming back this way. Let's get I was.
A przed chwilą cię zabiłem. Że to pojawił się następny po prostu.
That's our way forward.
Myślałem, że na nich to zrzuci. Komnata. Przepraszam, skarbiec. A to czas na różdżkę.
The wand! Quickly!
Byśmy ich pokonali. I trochę mi się to nie podoba, bo myślę, że właśnie otworzyliśmy Ranrockowi, czyli...
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
W tym wypadku, przy tym podejściu zrobię to tak, jak ja uważam. W drugim podejściu pokażę wam po prostu dorodną wersję tego wszystkiego. Także ja zamierzam to otworzyć.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work, build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
What the fuck? O nie. Wiecie, że mu nic nie będzie. Jesteście profesorowi. Gdzie mam w ogóle biec?
It's feeding off the power from the repository. Spells are having no effects on the dragon.
Słyszę, że to będzie ciekawa walka. Dawaj. Czy coś jeszcze?
You can't stop me.
To raczej na to by... że nie zrobiło. No już prędzej. No dobra. Raz. Ty, ale zacznij biec, chłopie, co ty odpierdalasz? Oho.
You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Give up now. Potato.
O Boże, to jeszcze nie trafiło.
Expelliarmus.
To trafiło. To trafiło.
Not so powerful now. I'm Ranrock.
Tak co chwilę będzie uciekał, to będzie trochę bezsensowna ta walka.
This ends here, Ranrock.
You can stop me!
Depulsor. Glacis. Confringo. Depulsor. Accio. Incendio.
Przyznaję się trochę bez bicia, że dostaję trochę w piernicz.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacis. Crucio. This is for Professor Fig. Bombarda.
Dobra, no zbiliśmy mu życia, co teraz?
Bombarda.
To zaklęcie.
Leviosa. Incendio. Defender.
Muzyka jest przednia. teraz tak pytanie, czy to do końca było złe zakończenie, czy to było dobre zakończenie? Bardzo jestem ciekawy tego, ale poczekajmy, zaraz może się to okazać.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
No niestety smutna część.
We lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Więc moi drodzy, tak, to był finał gry. Jestem ciekawy, czy jakieś aktywności stricte tutaj po zakończeniu fabuły się znajdą. Kończyć historię Dziedzictwa Hogwartu i dotrwać do końca roku szkolnego. Zmierzają się wielkimi krokami, także to dobry moment, aby przejrzeć swoje postępy w przewodniku, eksploruj świat, zakończyć wszystkie pozostałe wątki i misje poboczne oraz zapełnij swój przewodnik według własnego uznania. Misje główne. Dobrze. No to w takim wypadku mamy chyba wszystko. Jeżeli chodzi o główną fabułę, jestem bardziej teraz ciekaw, czy mamy...
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall.
O, właśnie.
I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Zróbmy jeszcze to na sam koniec. Bardziej mnie ciekawiło, czy jeszcze mamy tutaj jakąś misję główną. O, właśnie. Jest porozmawiać z profesor Weasley. I w cieniu przyjaźni. Dobrze, moi drodzy, to był finał, sam finał. Jakoś większych reperkusji z tego nie widzę. Więc... tak jak wam powiedziałem, zakończenia inne mogą być też różne. Sprawdzę to, jeżeli po prostu zakończenie samo w sobie kończy się inaczej niż to, co ja wam przedstawiłem. Po prostu nagram dodatkowe klipy, które albo dodam do tego odcinka, albo po prostu będą w innym, takim krótszym odcinku, który będzie zawierał same zakończenia, które są różne od tego, które ja zrobiłem. A w tym momencie w pokoju wspólnym jest pięknym obrazem w tle. Żegnam się z wami bardzo i życzę spokojnego wieczoru lub popołudnia, kiedykolwiek to oglądacie. Bawcie się dobrze i do zobaczenia następnym razem. Trzymajcie się ciepło. Pa, pa.